Welcome to my portion of Monument, Colorado. Looks like we're gonna get some thunderstorms tonight. It's kind of a cool looking clouds. But this is the old Valero truck stop here in Monument. Back that way, we're parked over here. Back up this way about 2 miles is the scale house. So we'll go deal with that in the morning. Our next pickup isn't until tomorrow morning, somewhere around 8:30 local time. Kind of just the way it is sometimes. But I just wanted to pop in. Haven't tossed in a video for a little while. Welcome to Colorado. As I said, we're in Monument. Just kind of like on a part-time day. It's just the way the trucking is sometimes. From Albuquerque, we just left there this morning. It's only about 6.5 hours up to my next pickup, but they don't want to see my butt till 8:30 tomorrow morning. Because I could have gotten there today, but I would have had to get there before 4 p.m. local at the latest. And that wasn't going to happen because by the time my 2 stops in Albuquerque got done, I wasn't going to get up there until darn near 4:15, 4:30. So here we sit. So we put in an 8-hour day today. It is pretty here in Colorado. I take the politics out of it, but it's kind of pretty here anyway, with the Rocky Mountains behind me like that. They've actually really developed this little area right here. Flip you guys around again real quick. Hang on. Here we go. They'll park over here. This is where I've parked when it's been heavy winters. That pilot never used to be over there. They never had that stinking roundabout right over there. What a pain in the neck that is. But so they got a QT truck stop over there. So they've really developed this, and not too far back, well, it's Colorado Springs right south of here, but is the Air Force Academy, not too far that way. So, but and Monument, I don't know if I can draw it in. Let me try. See if I can see that right there up on the hillside. So, but just wanted to pop in, say hello. I know some of you guys wish I did more of a daily vlog like I used to. Part of the problem is when you go to the same repetition, same customers, same everything, I like to show you guys fresh things, and the things I'd like to talk about, like what's going on in our economy, politics, left side, right side, and my faith in God and everything. It's just kind of, my wife and I are in plans. My company's aware of it. I don't know when, but we've got some stuff in the works where my wife and I are going to change our location. And so we're looking at possibly relocating in a couple years, maybe even less. I don't know. I've been in contact with the owner of my company, so there's nothing. I don't know if they watch my videos anyway, so there's nothing news breaking. We had a nice conversation last week about it, and Minnesota disgusts me beyond belief. So to my Christian friends, I kind of wonder and ask you guys, hey, like with what Minnesota's doing with their, the running joke is Tampon Tim, and there's just a lot of moral things that I'm not with my faith, I can't agree with anymore. Um, and that's our prerogative as people. We can do whatever we want, and I'm just tired of my tax dollars paying for things that I don't agree with. So the only thing I can do is either I can run for legislation, run for politics in my local state of Minnesota, which, one, I don't have enough money, two, I don't have the name recognition, and three, it just wouldn't happen. So the only other thing I can do is leave my state that left me. Because in my opinion, the values that Minnesota has now, that's not the Minnesota I grew up in. So it's kind of like Ronald Reagan, the famous line he said, he never left the Democrat Party, the Democrat Party left him. So, and that's just kind of the way it is with me. So we'll be taking our work and our service, and we're heading south. So, but it's convicting me to live in Minnesota, knowing where my tax dollars, what it's paying for and haven't done. I mean, we're paying for illegal aliens to have a license. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a abortions up to birth. And Minnesota's a sanctuary state. I don't give a crap what they tell you in the news. My home state is a sanctuary state. So if you can get across the border into Minnesota and you want a sex change, they'll do it for you, and they won't call your parents or anybody at the other end. I don't agree with that. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So, and my tax dollars pays for that. They're a bunch of buffoons. I don't want to turn this into a rant, so I'll just leave that alone. But tell me what you think. Things in the states that you live, do things bother you enough to cause you to move? I mean, to maybe not move your state like I'm going to do possibly, but move to action. So, well, we're going to head back into my truck. We're going to get dinner cooking. And of course, yes, some things don't change. It is still a pound of beef and 7 or 8 eggs. And then we'll get up tomorrow morning. We'll do 2 more pickups in Denver. One in, I think it's Littleton, and one up in Fort Collins. And then we'll head back to Minnesota as close as we can. If everything goes right, we'll be somewhere north of Des Moines, Iowa tomorrow. So on that, my friends, God bless. Love you guys, Lord willing. I'll see you somewhere down the road. Welcome to Monument, Colorado.